Okay, so I've had this box. It's a box of films sent to me by a channel supporter, long-time channel supporter. So shall we take a look at it and see what's been sent my way? Yeah, let's do it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Okay, thank you to Bal for this, long time channel supporter, commenter of the channel. He messaged me, he said, you know, I'd like to send you some movies that I've got, some DVDs. I said, yeah, fine, if you want to do that, then fine. You've got my address, because he has sent me something in the past. I've sent him some stuff as well previously. So we've had this sort of little back and forth. But yeah, he sent me far more than what I've sent him. Lois and Clark's I sent him, I believe it was, actually, when I was going through one of my boxes of stuff and I had the DVDs of Lois and Clark New Adventures of Superman. So anyway, I'm a bit reluctant when it comes to subscriber mail. I've got my thoughts on the entire subject, because through my time on YouTube, I've seen the whole subscriber mail thing manipulated, shall we say. I've seen it perverted amongst areas of the community, in that they would heavily throw subscriber mail around amongst themselves. Seriously, I mean, it was a lot. It was 3 or 4 times a week you'd be getting video, subscriber mail, subscriber mail, subscriber mail. But it was from the same people. It was from people who had channels themselves. It's very manipulative. It really is. And, you know, because what it does is you're attempting to drive viewership to your channels. You're attempting to drive subscribers to your channels, which is the point of it anyway. But not only that, you're actually making people feel like they want to get in on this and send you stuff themselves more so. It's a very manipulative way of doing it. It certainly is. And I've never come into this doing this. I've never come into this for freebies. I don't expect people to send me stuff or anything like that. Obviously people have, and it's really nice and it's really generous, and I'm very thankful for it. And the same here with Bal, who sent this to me. I'm very thankful for it. But not only that, I know that there's some stuff in here that he wanted Matt to have, that there's a box set or something in here that he wanted to send Matt's way. So he sent it to me and I'll forward it on to Matt. So that's, you know, that's great. Now I do know that there's a Cynthia Rothrock film in here. Cynthia Rothrock. It sounds like dog barking when you say it. Rothrock. Cynthia Rothrock. Now, I'm not a big fan of martial arts. I know that Bal is. And I'm not very overly familiar with the stuff of Cynthia Rothrock. So that will be an interesting view. That being said, I don't know what else is in it. An interesting thing about Cynthia Rothrock is, I'm sure, if I remember rightly, I'm sure in the sort of early 90s, her name was bandied about for a Punisher TV series, because at the time in the comics, you had this character called Lynn Michaels, who is a female version of the Punisher. Actually, an image of her there, framed in that Punisher War Journal. And I'm sure Cynthia Rothrock's name was bandied about for that TV show. It never came to light. It was just in that rumour mill stage. But there we go. So we're going to take a look in here, in this box, and see what has come. And why not? Now I need something to open this up. So give me 1 second. Okay, so my knife is there. So let's get into this package and see what we haven't got. Okay, let's see what's within. Put that knife away. Okay, so let's open it up, and we have a little note upon the top on cardboard that says, "Sorry for the packing, I had no bubble wrap." Now, Bal he's always commented. He used to be very negative, not negative in a nasty way, but you know, he was very blunt, and his comments were very negative about films of today. Although I have seen a turnaround in his demeanour over the past few months. There's a sort of certain positivity coming into him. He knows what I mean because I've commented on it to him. So there is a lot of packing. Okay, so first up, I can't show this because there's a box set here, and I'm assuming this is, yeah, this will be the one for Matt. Yeah, so this one will go Matt's way, but I'm not going to show it because it will destroy any surprises for Matt. So, Bal, I'll send that one on to him this week, Monday or Tuesday. And look what's on it. Okay. All right, cool. That's great. Great stuff. So let's have a look at what Bal sent my way. Okay, so first up, we do have... Oh, he's put a note in here. There is a note below. Hi, mate. I thought I'd send you some... I've got it here. Look, I'm reading it. Hi, mate. I thought I'd send you some Blu-rays. Nothing spectacular. Feel free to move them on if you like. Such and Such is the pick of the lot for me. Really good thriller. I'll say what one that is in a minute. Actually, let me read this after, because he's mentioning the film's names. So, there's the Cynthia Rothrock one. Now, that was for me, wasn't it, Bal? Let me know. Or was that for Matt? I'm sure you mentioned there was a Cynthia Rothrock one for me. But let me have a look. So, yes. So, okay. Look, he sent me loads. Loads of Blu-rays. A whole pile of them. Look. Didn't have to do that. That's, that's crazy. So, let's have a look. So, we have, first off, Dolph Lundgren in Battle of the Damned. Obviously, I like Dolph Lundgren. He's pretty good. So, I'll enjoy that one. Dolph Lundgren is Max Gatling, an elite private soldier dropped into a city following a deadly viral outbreak surrounded by zombies. It's a zombie film. Brilliant. He leads a handful of survivors and his own private robot army in a battle against the rampaging hordes of the undead. Sounds fun. No, seriously, it does. Then we have here The Rambler with Dermot Mulroney. Now, Dermot Mulroney, my first experience of Dermot Mulroney, I believe, was Young Guns. He's in the first Young Guns film, I know. The Rambler. Listen to people arguing outside. The language they use, wow. Dermot Mulroney as the Grey and Zodiac. Dermot Mulroney of the Grey, I don't know, on my mind, I can listen into that. Dermot Mulroney of the Grey and Zodiac stars as an ex-con just released from prison, kicked out of his trailer home and gone on a cross-country journey to his long-lost brother's pony ranch. But along the way, he'll encounter a depraved American underbelly of dusty towns, bizarre strangers, sudden violence, and a device that can record dreams onto VHS. VHS. Is that a reflection of how old this film is? I don't know. Lindsay Pulsifer, Justified, True Blood, and Natasha Lyonne, American Pie, co-star in this surreal Sundance sensation about shadowy past, questionable futures, and the deadpan travelling man known as the Rambler. Okay, cool. And then we have a film called Blood Ties. Do you know what? I've not heard of any of these three yet. Clive Owen, Billy Crudup, Marion Cotillard, Mila Kunis, Zoe Saldana, Matthias Schoenaerts, James Caan. So I know everyone in that film apart from Matthias Schoenaerts. Blood Ties. New York, 1974. 50-year-old Chris, Clive Owen, has just been released from prison on good behaviour several years after he was involved in a gangland murder. Waiting for him reluctantly outside the prison gates is his younger brother, Frank, Billy Crudup, Watchman, a cop with a bright future. Hoping that Chris has changed, Frank is willing to give his brother a chance. He shares his home, finds him a job, and helps him reconnect with his childhood and his ex-wife. Yeah, okay, cool. That's got a good cast, but I've never heard of it. Okay, the next film I have heard of, Point Break. Who hasn't heard of Point Break? Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. Or is this the remake one? No, this is the remake one. I've not seen the remake one. Is it any good? I don't know if that film needed a remake. And then we had Headhunters, from the producers of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Joe Nesbo's Headhunters. Okay, who's in this? No one that I know. And look, Roger Brown is successful, charismatic, and always gets what he wants. By day, he is an unrivaled corporate headhunter and husband to his beautiful wife, Diana. But by night, he's a prolific art thief with a keen eye for great antiquities. However, Roger's ambition soon gets the better of him as he is lured into a dangerous game of cat and mouse when he goes after the biggest heist of his life. He discovers his victim is also a skilled headhunter in the most literal sense. Fantastic. Thank you very much. This is great. And I've got one. There's two more. Turbo Kid. I've got no idea what that's about. Who's in that? Monroe Chambers, Lawrence LaBouffe. They relate to Shire, Edwin Wright, Aaron Jeffrey, and Michael Ironside. And one of the best movies of 2015. Warning, Blu-ray includes added gore. It's 18. It looks like a kid's movie, doesn't it? Turbo Kid and the name, but then it's an 18. So that'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. And then we do have this, and I'll throw the next one in with Matt, and that is Edge of Darkness, Mel Gibson film, and Ray Winston. I actually have this film on Blu-ray myself. So, Bal, thank you very much. Let me have a look at your thingy now. Your note, because you mentioned the films in the note. Hi mate, thought I would send you some Blu-rays, nothing spectacular, feel free to move them on if you like. Headhunters is the pick of the lot for me, really good thriller. The Rambler on the other hand is shocking, gave up after half an hour. I did forget to include Sausage Party, which I know you love. I hate Sausage Party, he knows that. I shall send that with the poster in the next package. Love the channel, all the best, Barry. I've also included blank for Matt. If you do send anything to him, could you please pass this on? I have sent you Undefeatable with my favourite actress, Cynthia Rothrock. As we all need some Cynthia in our lives. Ha. This film is insane. Plot is all over the place. Acting is over the top, apart from Cynthia. And some of the fight scenes are awful, but I love it. Val, thank you very much. Thank you so much. So what I will do, I will go down to Matt. I will go down to the post office and pass those bits on to Matt. I'll get them in the post to him. Yeah, hopefully he'll get them latter part of this week. If I get down there Monday or Tuesday, I'll post them on them days, then he can receive them. He can do his own opening, so that's why I've not mentioned or shown them, so that he can be surprised himself. But thank you for your generosity. You really didn't have to, but that's great. There's some stuff for me to get on with there. I'll certainly review them for you as I watch them, if I can get through them. The Rambler. We shall see. It's only 95 minutes. I managed Thingy last night for that length of time. I forget the title of it now. Talk to Me. I managed that. So I can manage anything. But again, thank you so much. That's really good. But let me know, is there one that you would like me to start on first? What would you say is the title that I go with first off? And I'll watch that one first, just for you, and give you a review. Anyway, it's me done. Thank you again, Val. That's so generous of you, truly. I don't expect that sort of a thing, but you know, yeah. What can I say? It's very, very, very nice of you. And what I'll do is I'll keep your note as well. The note can go in with the Cynthia Rothrock one, considering it's the only Cynthia Rothrock film that I've got, so I'll know where it comes from. What's the Western she done? She's done a Western, didn't she? I was curious about that. Seeing if I could source that one at some point, even if I have to bootleg it. But anyway, again, thank you, and all of you, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.